Okay, so this video is going to be me retouching on a whole heap of new things that have come to light after I initially wrapped up everything that I was willing to present. And I arrived at a point after conversations with a few people, and I decided to just leave that whole situation be and move on with the many other investigations and reports that I have going on.
Like, I'm sure she doesn't mind, and she can probably tell you that it's content. Like we said, it's a good thing what you're doing. Like, it's fine. It's just it needs to like stay in the investigation way and not be
About
out of it. And
only
like, yeah, because we like
not
this is
fucking.
like all this shit is going like above just investigation. It's
One of the main contributing factors to me making that decision was conversations I'd had with Kikau behind the scenes in private conversations, and I decided to basically just move on and all the evidence that I have rounded up, present it, and just leave it be so as not to continue upsetting people that were clearly upset with me investigating them for whatever reason that might be. Now, when I did leave this investigation, Ballistic Picnic was in my Discord this entire time. So was Kikau. Neither of them had me banned on Twitch. Kikau's streams, I am a paid supporter in, like a sub. I haven't been into Ballistic Picnic stream once in that time. Haven't felt the need. Haven't chased up on that whole thing at all. If you remember a video I uploaded several days ago where I spoke on moderators that were involved, several content creators that were cross-banning me across many Tarkov platforms on Twitch and writing out ban reports that were just complete lies. Like someone told them I was racist and things like that. At the time, I didn't understand that this was all actually a part of a malicious attack from content creators and their group of moderators who cross-moderate for many Tarkov streamers. It turned out that a huge group of streamers were basically all huddling together. I was being maliciously attacked by these stream moderators and banned from all these streams, and I had all this stuff getting said about me and all this stuff happening. And not until today, I put the entire thing together and realized it had all been coming from and who the actual people were that were involved. And it wasn't just content creators and a content creator or two that I've investigated for cheating. It is going to be very similar things that I've dealt with in previous investigations where friends or supporters of the person under investigation will defend this person to the death. Now, the actions that I seen today go above and beyond defending someone to the death. The actions I seen from Kikau, especially, are the actions of someone who is complicit in being intentionally malicious and nasty and just really doing everything they can to slander me for some reason. After I'd taken his advice and stepped away from investigating Ballistic Picnic. Now, there's going to be 2 episodes to this video. During this video, because there's so much information I have to cram into this, and I've rounded all this up today and I've put it all together. So if you're watching this, I've already got all the information, deleting your streams and doing whatever else I know you people are going to go do now. I've already got it all. Now that I actually know what's really going on with you people and what you people are really doing and the lengths that you're going through to do it, I'm going to show everybody the facts. The truth is, the way I found out about this was by coming into Kikau's live stream as a paid member and just saying hello. There's a lot of creators that I just occasionally pop into their streams and say hello. Some might not like me, you know, but the thing that really annoyed me today was that some I genuinely gave the benefit of the doubt and I assumed that they were a good person, and it's rare for me to step back and not do what has to be done in these investigations. And with this one I did, and it really annoys me. And you're going to see why and just how slimy this whole thing is and how these people behave. And it really annoys me that that was actually the reality and that was what was happening. I'm going to get in the video. I could be in up to like 7 different streams, just browsing through. Not really. I'll pop in, say hey, see what's going on. Like if you look at these are all the people I'm sub. Okay, Bream Gaming, Some Man, Glorious, Gingy, Desmond Pillac. Like there's a ton. Vibin, Train, Stainkrat, Sinner. These are all people streams that I just go to, hang out, chat. I'm a member in probably like 7 of those chats right now. Okay, I'm a member currently in Kikao's chat. I don't have anything against Kikao. Obviously, my opinion changed today once I seen the reality of the situation and his honest thoughts on me. Obviously, the discussions that he's having with his little group of moderators and Ballistic Picnic behind the scenes. I'm going to break that down for you guys now really quick. I found this out. At the same time, it kind of made sense how he treated me in the call when I was trying to just ask Ballistic Picnic simple questions, and then he joined in on the manipulation and basically just started treating me like an idiot and swaying the conversation away from just reality and just straightforward questions. So during this, I worked out that Cal is basically, he's on the exact same page as Ballistic Picnic. And so are this little group of moderators. There's me popping into the chat, just nothing really crazy, just some emojis. Don't know what they are. They're like little guys in a suit. Can't remember whose it is. It's one of someone's things. It's Kakao one. There you go. Kakao Love. Popped in. Kakao Love. Pressed that like 6 times. Half paying attention to the stream and then drop back out. Now pay really close attention to Cal, just how slimy these moderators and these creators are about doing this. I mean, this guy could have just told me he doesn't like me. This guy could have just told me he doesn't want me around his stream. I mean, I'm sub to the guy. You know, he could have just told me. Okay, so here's one of the main moderators that would come straight from Ballistic Picnic's chat. You'll see that there's other moderators around at the time. They're all in cahoots. They're all the same group of guys. You'll see how this goes down. Something that I found out also that really kind of took me by surprise as well was that Cal and his viewers were actually speaking about me in French while I'm actually sitting there watching the stream. I actually went back and translated some of the stuff that was getting said about me in the chat, and Kakao was joining in with these conversations. I don't speak French. I had no idea that I'm getting spoken about in French in the stream by the streamer in front of me and other French people in the chat. So here we go. Here's the first attempt. 10 IQ. Now, keep in mind, this guy is a moderator, okay? He's a moderator for Kakao, and he's a moderator for Ballistic Picnic, and he's a moderator for many other creators. Now, a lot of this stuff is going to get denied, okay? I've got all these streams downloaded, and I can break the entire things down. And I can show how they explained the alts they use. I can show how they basically do all this stuff and get away with it continuously. So you're going to see that the moderator is just going to, and as well as some other moderators, are just going to continuously ping me and ask me just deliberate questions that they know is going to cause drama.
Okay, W ready.
Now, start to pay attention to Kikao's body language when he reads the stuff that they're doing. And something I sort of picked up when I would watch Kikao's body language when he would see this stuff happening, it's almost kind of like he's like upset, or I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I'll leave it up for you guys to decide. He does make some comments though, makes me kind of feel like he doesn't really want to be a part of what's happening, but I mean, he is, and he allows it to happen, and he knows it's happening. Look at him. So you'll see this body language from him repeatedly when this stuff is happening.
Oh, it's 10 IQ. Hello.
Hey, brother. What's going on, man? See, this is usually where, I ask him how he's doing, ask him how he's been, ask him how the game's going.
I need 2, I think.
Look at him staring at the chat. He knows that his moderators and Ballistic Picnic's moderators are now asking me direct questions are going to cause drama. Now, I don't understand why at any point Cal would say, hey, what are you doing, man? Come on, let's not do that, eh? Now, watch what he's going to do instead. He is going to sit there and just stare, right? And the second I reply, after getting repeatedly pinged, you're going to see him and Ballistic Picnic jump on the opportunity, then react, and then you're going to see all the moderators laugh in both chats and both streamers make comments about it.
I'm borrowing that silencer, by the way.
Again, here he is again. Hey, 10 IQ, do you think Honey's cheating, bro? Oh no, he's asking Kikau this time. Now, this moderator knows exactly who I am. After watching the stream back today, this guy talks about me all through Ballistic Picnic's live streams. This guy just continually speaks about me, speaks about my content, makes jokes about my content, talks very badly about me. I didn't even know this guy. I didn't know any of these guys.
It's proud.
Okay, here's another one. No way. 10IQ is here.
Do what?
Okay, so here we go again. Now the moderator is saying you're going to get exposed, Kikau. I'm someone who's always been supportive in the stream. I'm a paid member. I donate. I've never said anything rude or bad to Kikau. So again, these are just questions to just intentionally provoke something from me, which, I mean, you can see at this point, I'm just repeatedly ignoring it. I don't want any part of it.
Can I roleplay like crazy right now? Because I want to open the quest now.
10IQ Gaming. Hello. Now, this is another moderator of the channel. Not sure if he's a moderator of both channels. However, this guy was back and forwards in both channels all day for 8, 9, 10 hours. So there's now several of them pinging me and talking me and trying to engage in a conversation with me. Some of them directly asking me questions that are going to be drama and some not.
I'm doing the best one right now.
Now, something to actually note is I had actually had a brief conversation with Honey and Vibin in a stream. Now, we didn't touch on much stuff from the past. I post a video with information that I receive. I understand people get upset about it. Honey was upset with me for quite a while. I was banned on her channel. I scrolled past recently, and after that conversation, I was actually unbanned. I don't know if it was her. It could just be one of these moderators. And then once I come in, they do what you're about to see in a minute. And I actually posted in the Discord. I said, oh, holy crap, guys. I haven't been unbanned in Honey stream in ages. That's crazy. So this guy basically says, yeah, my main man's here in the chat in French. Kikau getting streamer loot. Cheat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is one of the comments that I translated. Check that one out. Wow. Now, I don't know how many of these conversations were being had in front of me in French while I'm just sitting there being nice and supportive. And you know, I don't know how long this went on for. I've been nothing but kind and respectful to Kikau. I find it pretty insulting that people are sitting there saying that kind of stuff about me in French. And at no point does you see his entire body language change when it starts. Look, 2-hour video coming soon. Yeah, maybe it's because you people are intentionally like provoking me and doing this shit. I'm not here to talk to any of you. Like I intentionally avoid you people. I don't want anything to do with you people. I pop in, I support Kikau a little bit, see what he's doing, and then I move on. I don't hang out in this chat. I don't talk to people. There's some chats I'll hang out with, but it's definitely not this one. Not my kind of people. Okay? Okay, so here's my response. Do I think she is? There's an entire thread on her online made by others, not me. Okay?
Okay, wait. Is it open now? I want to watch.
Oh, yeah, I will.
50 seconds.
Old mate spamming that again. This guy's writing that again. Now, the reason I want to make this video is because I want to point out to people why my channel goes through what it does and why I am the person I am and why I carry myself a certain way. It's because I have to. Because even the people that I'm kind to and be nothing but respectful to and give the benefit of the doubt, you know, they don't do the same back to me. Okay, so, I mean, there's my reply. A couple of emojis and just ignoring them, basically. Basically just wrote a couple of emojis and just ignored them. Here he is. Here this guy is again, trying again. I've heard about you though, man. I've heard a lot about you, bro. And I wrote a couple of emojis. I mean, at this point, I was just about to leave the chat.
What else do you have in there?
So, Ballistic is currently watching her moderators do this right now. She's currently watching her moderators say all this stuff and do all this stuff. So, this is where I said, yeah, I got it in a streamer report, bro. Basically insinuating that it's not me who just went and found some Call of Duty clips from 5 years ago. I got a streamer report and it was a thread online about Honey XO cheating in Call of Duty 3 or 4 years ago. And I spoke on it in a video because it was a report that came to my channel. That's what I do. That's my content. Obviously, some people are going to get offended by that. And as I said to Honey last time I spoke to her, you're more than welcome anytime to speak about it. You're more than welcome to address it at any point. I just get a streamer report and I speak on it, man. Like, and I'm always going to do that. Like, I'm not going to hide certain information. You know, I don't know. Like, I've got to do what I've got to do here. But if this is the kind of the way that people are going to go about behaving in the community because I'm that person, then I'm going to point that out also. So there's the moderator again. Oh, makes sense, man. He would currently be in the moderator chat spamming to Ballistic, like, yeah, bop him now. Ban him. Quick, ban him now. Ban him now. He replied to me, ban him. Look at Kakao. Look at Kakao. Now, tell me what you get from this body language right now. Tell me what you get.
You need to open the gloves, the CSGO case for us, and stream it because
Me?
I can't do it. Yeah, I'll finance.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's so cringe how it is there. Oh, I changed my webcam.
Listen to how they're talking. Like, listen to how distracted they are. Look at his body language too.
Oh yeah, don't wait. Our punch is just the good. Like, look, he comes here, already backs me, and I'm getting it's so good. It's so good. Okay.
Yeah, this dude is definitely... I completely missed this. I think of myself as a pretty good judge of character, but this Kakao is actually a really slimy little two-faced snake. Like I got like fucking sat in DMs with this dude, having conversations with the guy, going into his stream and paying for subs and supporting the guy, and he's just a two-faced snake that just didn't have the balls to say that he didn't like me or he didn't like what I do. Even though our very first verbal conversation, he told me he wants me to do this and he likes that I do this.
It's content, like we said. It's a good thing what you're doing. Like, it's fine.
But yet his actions are of someone who wants the complete opposite and is someone who's extremely offended by what I do. And I'm going to point that out. I've got to point that out. What you said to me that day when I made that video, how you told me that you like that I do this and you want me to do this, that's not true, man.
One shot, headshot, boom.
So that's her bragging to her chat about banning me. That's her flexing that she just banned me to her chat.
Okay, one more. And I got
Yeah,
yellow.
do the rookie.
Apparently I got yellow. Oh, I got yellow! I got yellow. And Ultramed.
Damn, two
That's so
yellows
sick.
back to back.
Okay, wait. Okay. Oh, I got dog shit in here.
She did not even care one little bit about these containers getting opened. She just had her eyes on my name in Kikao's chat the entire time, just waiting to be able to ban me out of that chat. The fact that she has her moderators chat hop and go to other streamers' chats and provoke people so that she can then ban them is insane, bro. That is insane. That tells me that, you know, just because she couldn't explain why she has all the characteristics of someone who's cheating and just is a flat out cheater. She had no answer for it. Now this is going to be her way of dealing with that. Now it's 2 weeks later and the proof's out and this is going to be her way of dealing with it now. Just being a slimy, just piece of crap. Just getting at me any way she can online. Some things that Kakao says to Ballistic Picnic that perhaps tells me that he read my unban request and he read, I mean, like I said, we've had lengthy conversations privately. I'm saying he read that conversation that I sent him and he read my unban request. Something tells me, you know, he maybe had some doubt. Now, one last quick thing I wanted to show in this video was how I then get paraded in front of the entire chat by the moderators and the streamers, and Cow here will just sit here and watch it and be completely fine with it. Now, something that I find really strange that, again, this same moderator had repeated just all throughout these both of their live streams in both chats. This was something I was in Vibin stream the other night. HoneyXO was there. Well, this was something that I suggested that Vibin should do for, I can't remember what it was. I think it was a sub or bits. Befriend someone in game and then shoot them in the back and kill them from behind. Now, throughout both of these guys' live stream, I saw this mod, that phrase, over and over repeatedly, and other mods chime in and laugh about it. I know, right? I know, right? Because, again, these moderators also moderate for Vibin, HoneyXO, HyperApp, Tiggs, Kakao. They moderate for Vonza. These are the same moderators that moderate for literally 80% of the streamers in Escape from Tarkov. The mask will finally fall. 50%. These accusations are not good. What masks? The masks will finally fall? What does that mean? That all the moderators and content creators who have been pretending that they like what I do and pretending to be friendly to me, just going to come out and grow some balls and say, yeah, no, we don't like you, man. Don't come to our stream. They're not just going to accept kindness and friendship and be a two-faced snake. Is that what this means? They're going to take their mask off and be them real selves and say, no, what you do makes us upset. We don't like it. Here we go. Here he goes again. Now, like I said earlier, guys, these moderators, when I was watching these two streams today, most of these live streams are just filled with these moderators talking, like mocking me, mocking things I've said, mocking things I've done. And the amount that these people talk about me is insane. It's like all they do, shooting poor players who are friendly. Honey XO, sad sit. That's like an emoji. Yes, we all know this. Like the amount that when I actually sat down and watched it, paid attention to it and worked out who the people were and went to the Discord and looked at all their accounts and joined every single streamer's Discord and put the whole puzzle together and worked it out, then I was like, oh, okay, so that's what's going on. That's what's been happening. These people are actually that invested in me, and I live that rent-free in all of these streamers, moderators' minds. I mean, the crazy thing is I live that rent-free in these people's minds, but I'm in these streams all the time. And the only times that they can get rid of me is by banning me for things I'm not doing, suggesting I'm racist, or saying that someone else told them that I was racist, or provoking me to then ban me. Look
Oui, non, c'est une bonne nouvelle, mais je troll en vrai.
at this guy, he's still going. After forcing me to befriend him, shot me in the back. That is literally all this guy spams about. Like I can't wrap my head around it. They go on and on and on. And the creators in the live streams, they don't say anything. They sit there and allow it. So obviously they're of the same opinion. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't understand that it was game on, because the thing that annoys me is I've been forever vilified for being that person. I still to this day get treated like a bad person for making troll videos and mocking people, and for years now. But yet all these people are doing it constantly, all through their live streams and behind closed doors. But I'm a villain for doing it 18 months ago in a video on YouTube. Well, fuck, we should have just told me it was game on. I would have been down. This is content for me. This is great. Something that I noticed, these guys would call going from Honey's stream over to Cacao's stream to then bait me and poke at me and provoke me. They were calling it scav runs. One of them would be over in her chat saying, such and such is on a scav run, LOL. Such and such is on a scav run, LOL. And then those moderators would be over here trying to start shit with me and poke at me and provoke me, or be in the chat mocking me. And most of the time it would be hoping that I'm here when I wasn't. The crazy thing is, if I came into these streams with this kind of outlook and I came into this stream trolling and mocking people, I would be the worst dude on earth. I would be banned. The streamer would complain about it and cry about it. Well, I don't understand why these people didn't tell me it was game on, because I'm down for this. I'm down for the trolling and the chat hopping and the ruthless fucking trolling fucking bullshit. I'm down for that. But you just gotta let me know, you know? Okay, here we go. Now, this is where the parading starts again. I send through my unban request, confused over what just happened, because several moderators approached me for a conversation, which I repeatedly avoided, and then the second I answered, I get banned. And, I thought to myself, surely that's a bit out there, right? So here we go. We're going to now have the moderators, the same moderators that stream for a ton of Tarkov streamers. They're now going to spam in the chat that an unban request came in.
Okay, this is actually so dumb.
Yeah, look, check this out. This is the nice kind, chill guy, by the way, who doesn't want the drama. Wait, who got banned? Look, unban. That one is the right one. Ha 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 ha. How do I prone? I want to laugh. Look at Cacao now. Look at Cacao. And then this is another moderator. And then that's her saying something, but her mic's cutting out. So as you see, I'd been coming in to this stream solely just to be nice to Cacao, because I was under the impression that I didn't mind the guy. I was under the impression that he was just kind of caught in a hard place and he was just being supportive of her. And, that's kind of why I backed off that situation a little bit, because I felt bad for him and I thought he was an all right guy. But then I find out that he literally was just full blown in on it, and just his whole agenda was no 10 IQ, just get away, just get right away, and just leave us streamers be and leave us do what we're doing. And when my back's turned, we'll all parade you and mock you then. So now all the mods are reading the unban request. They're all reading what I wrote to him, and they're all laughing. And look at him. Look at him just reading what they're saying.
It's so cringe.
Oh man, when you're like, something that really annoys me is that I'm practically in this situation being paraded and ganged up on by a whole pack of moderators from all these different streams, as the streamer sits there and pretends to be clueless and doesn't know what's going on. The only reason I'm in this situation is because I was stupid enough to come into these creators' streams and just have a chat with them and be supportive, which I don't do. I really don't do it. And the reason I don't do it is because I don't like these people. I find myself sometimes making the mistake of, you know, going in there and just because I'm human. But the reality is 10 streamers that all have the same moderators, they're going to be on your screen now. What I'm going to show you now is just how much I rounded up today, and my intent is to make a series on how these moderators moderate the majority of Tarkov streams and how easily you could be a person who is being treated like this all over the Tarkov community without even knowing it. Something crazy I just wanted to really throw in here. As I was just going past my web browser, I opened Twitch just to quickly download something for this video. I just found out I'm banned again on Honey's page. So what would have happened here is one of these mods would have went and complained about me to this creator, and I'm now banned from this stream. But I want everyone in the public eye to know that I was in fact actually sitting in another creator's stream trying to enjoy myself, where I was then surrounded by 5 different people on alts repeatedly asking me over and over and over and over what I think of Honey, over and over and over. And it was coordinated by another streamer who told these moderators to do that. That's unhinged. That is unhinged. These creators are rounding up moderators, getting them on alts, and then practically harassing a person to see what they'll say, in the hope that they'll just sit there and just be repeatedly harassed, and then they pass the test and they're not banned from the stream. You know, I'm good on that, man. Keep me banned, please. If that's how you guys carry yourself, that's unhinged. When I watched back the streams and I saw how manipulative Cow, Ballistic Picnic were today, and just how slimy and sneaky and gross they were, it actually go and do a ton of research on all of these moderators, and also round up a ton of information on just how all this stuff works and how all these streamers round up these weird little people to just be their lifelong patsies and do their biddings. I'm grateful you all paraded me and laughed at me and had a great time mocking me today. I'm very grateful because I got to work out a lot of things about you people. Cacao and Ballistic Picnic would like to approach me again, but this time have an honest conversation and not spend 90 minutes manipulating me. I would be open to it, only so I can tell them what I think of them both, now that I know what kind of people they really are. What you're seeing on your screen now is proof that Ballistic Picnic, Cacao, and all these moderators had been in a private call. They'd planned intentionally approaching me in these different streamers' chats. And now you're going to see Ballistic Picnic ban me from someone's stream after she sees me. And you know how this stuff goes, guys. She sees me talk about another creator, so how dare I do that? She's within her rights to ban me. But see, a lot of people would defend her in that situation. But what they don't know is that she has this little group of pathetic little moderators that she's instructing to get on alt accounts and go out into these streamers' chats and provoke me so that she can then ban me a ton of different accounts for a ton of different reasons and still maintain that she's a victim. And Cacao is doing the same. I have no doubt in my mind that the majority of Tarkov streamers are doing this. Tiggs, Vonza, Hyperrat, all the same streamers that all these moderators just dedicate their lives to. You advantage of and had a great day parading a guy named 10IQ. Now the whole Tarkov player base gets to see how you guys operate your little streaming circles and how you treat people, how you really treat people.
Because I want to open the quest now, the box.
From Marina?
Yeah.
It only takes a few minutes. I have to transfer
Okay,
mine.
I'm doing the best one right now.
Okay.
This one is like really important. If that one is good, it's insane. It means it changes everything. You need to open the gloves. The CSGO case for us
Me?
and stream it because I can't do it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll finance.
Oh yeah. It's so cringe how it is there. Oh, I changed my webcam. Fuck.
Oh
God.
yeah, attends, wait. Our punch is just the good. Like, look, he comes here, already backseat me, and I'm getting it's so good. It's so good. Okay. I instantly put the other one in. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's just fill all the empty slots.
Crunchwrap Supreme or something. If I was forced to at
Okay, nice.
gunpoint.
Let me do this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but no.
Like that.
I love this bit here. How she makes out she's just so sickened by my actions right now. But if you know the actual reality of this situation, she's actually there desperately instructing this little posse of simps to just like chisel it out of me. Like, just keep asking him over and over and over. Keep asking him. Keep asking him. I need him to say it. I need him to say it so I can ban him. Keep asking him. And then the second I say something, she's like, oh my God. Oh, in front of her viewers. Like, I just did such a horrible thing. Like, it's like the desperation I saw in this woman today was just disgusting.
Huh?
I got Ultra Med.
That's good. There's not gonna be anything in there. One shot, headshot, boom.